This could have been a fragment that hit a week ago.
Or 5 years ago.
Hey. This is what we're doing. We're gonna keep going.
The very first script of Greenland, I really loved how strong Allison was, how she wasn't a damsel in distress, that she was fighting for her family and her survival and her kid, but at the same time vulnerable. And it just rung really true to me, because if I was in those circumstances, I liked the way the script was written, how she reacted and how she fought back, and at times was devastated. And so I thought it had a really great emotional core.
Ma'am,
Look,
you
he's
need to
7
wait
years
in
old.
line.
Listen to me.
You
have
to wait
I
in
need
line.
to find my son.
We're doing our best.
Look, he's 7 years old. He was taken from me. Somebody just listen to me.
Ma'am, please, come here, come here.
And the second one is a different kind of story. You know, you can't sort of repeat it. So we're dealing with different emotional journeys for all of the characters in this one.
We cannot afford to feed 50 more mouths. We can't afford 5.
I know, but these people are living in caves and mine shafts.
Yes, and we don't know if they're bringing disease or how much radiation they've absorbed.
Okay, we just let them die.
We tell them we are not currently in a position to be of assistance. Yeah?
No, we put it to a vote like everything else. I mean, I think Greenland really resonated with audiences for several reasons. I think the second film similarly will resonate because of the journey that a family has to go on together. I think anybody can identify with a hardship and knowing what you want for your family, and this notion of migrating and finding a better place to be and a better place to live is an issue we deal with constantly nowadays. And it's, I think, very interesting to see a very sort of quote-unquote a normal family going through extraordinary circumstances in a way that a lot of people in the world go through and don't necessarily get highlighted. I think this film really illuminates the issues we are facing with global warming and immigration and starting over. And, you know, there's a lot of really interesting themes that I think are important and that audiences will connect with.
Where'd you find it?
And that destroyer. Amongst some other stuff, I can finally fix my radio.
What about the pressure pump for desalination? Joblo Sharp is saying that the water levels are getting low. I'm sorry. I love it. Thank you. I kind of see Jerry, I don't know if he's gonna find this offensive, but like a giant teddy bear. He's really fun to work with. He's putting in a lot of effort in this, man. I look at him and I'm like, I don't know how you keep this going. He's a really kind person, and we had a great time in the first film. And it's funny how the relationship just kind of carried over after I saw him. I hadn't seen him in, I don't know, 5 years probably, 4 or 5 years. And he gave me this big bear hug, which is what he's really good at. And we just jumped right in.
Why didn't you tell me?
I wanted to.
John!
I wanted to.
Why?
Because I couldn't see this. Couldn't see this from you.
Okay, all right, okay.
It's interesting. I think when you create characters together, you kind of get back into the routine of it. You know, it's sort of muscle memory a lot of times. We know these characters so intimately and so well, and in some ways, the script words don't matter. You know, we have the foundation of the relationship, and things are constantly changing with the script and with what we're saying, because we're actually always aware of, like, is this really what we want to be saying in this moment, and how can we do it better, and what makes sense for where they are. And so it's great. Almost like, I mean, not really, but we could almost improv the script, you know, together. We know who they are really well, and who they are together, and who they are as a family, and it just kind of flows from there. Come on.
No, Allison, no.
Your lady asks for a dance. How can you say no?
Thank you, Lars.
Thank you, Lars.
Come on.
Rick and I have a very sibling relationship. We give each other a lot of crap. It's very fun. He's very, very sweet. And my husband is from Austin, Texas, which is where he lives as well. And so we have a lot in common there. And we just get the work done together. Like, it's really a lovely relationship. And, like, ultimately, I know he has my back and I have his, and we are working, and then we're half the time messing around and really enjoying it. He's got a lot of work on this movie. I can't imagine how intense it must be to be thinking of these shots, but he somehow manages to do it very, in a very, more, as chill of a way as it could be on you know, this set, given all the stuff we're doing.
On laisse pas passer les civils par ici. Vous avez de la chance d'être en vie.
He's got to really keep track of the emotional arc of the story and be able to do these small, intimate moments and adjust to that, and then also these big, ginormous explosions and cars flipping and comets crashing across the skies.
Guerrilla fighters coming, shoots one of them, and then bang! He gets shot dead!
So it's great, and he's very open to, he trusts me, I feel like, with maintaining the emotional truth and what I think is authentic to the character. So we have a very complimentary relationship, I feel like.
Hey, the night before our wedding, my dad took you aside into this little side room or whatever it was.
He told me he loved me like a son.
I shot a scene, two people sitting in a room talking to each other, middle of the night scene with Jerry, where we had already discussed, you know, that I know he's dying, and we're just up in the middle of the night, you know, I'm just sort of looking at him, watching him sleep, and then he wakes up and we have this really nice, quiet conversation. And what did he really say to you?
He made me promise something. I would take care of you until my last breath.
I loved I think after all the craziness and the running and the emotional roller coaster ride, like to play a scene where all of that is inside you, but you're just speaking very simple words to each other, and all of the journey that you've been on together from the first film and the second film is with you. It was like one of my favorite moments to play.
Well, I really enjoyed the first one. I thought it was a great apocalypse movie. I thought it was really kind of real and not... Sometimes you watch apocalypse movies and they're a bit kind of mental and absurd and kind of unrealistic, but it was real. And I really enjoyed it because of that. I thought it was really good for what it was, like really good for what it was. And the second one drew me in because I liked the first one, but also because my character had a really interesting journey. I really wanted to work and it was great. It was a great project with some great actors and great director.
Is there anything else you want to say to your father, Nathan? Security found him outside.
Outside? Outside.
Yep.
He's very funny. He's very funny. He's very good at telling a story. If anyone asks him something about an experience or something, he'll spend a good 10 minutes with you talking about it. He's great. He's very funny. He's very charming. He's a great actor. He's very supportive. In fact, they both are. They were both very supportive to me. I know they care about me. But yeah, they're very, very nice people. Oh! Rick's great, yeah. He runs a tight ship. He's very efficient, very quick. He's very good at kind of human instinctual nature. That kind of like, you know, fight or flight sort of response. He's very good at kind of understanding that and kind of showing it on screen. I think he's very fascinated in that sort of human instinct. Very interested in humanity, but I think what I think he means by that is he's very interested in how humans respond to certain situations, how they care for one another, but also how they're kind of selfish in that sort of way. So in this film, I feel like a lot of it was about how people care for one another in times when they really need to care for themselves, how people, you know, step on one another when their life's on the line, and how people step on one another when it comes to, you know, their kids or their kid, me.
I want to play I Spy, though. I'll go first.
No, I'll go first.
I'm gonna go first. Okay.
I think my character's kind of, he's like hope that there'll be a future, I guess. And it's kind of surviving so that he can survive, I can survive. And yes, it is about survival. It's about, but it's not so about you surviving. It's more so about giving hope to a better future, kind of, you know, making the world better for future generations.
Thank you for clicking on our video, everybody. If you like what you saw here, please make sure you like the video and subscribe and share with your friends who like this sort of content. Joblo remains an independent company, and we appreciate all of your support.